Hello food fans, lunchtime. We're going to have a $5 meal. This is a Hungry Man meal, now $4.99. This is the Mexican meal, and this is 1 pound, by the way. I think almost every Hungry Man meal is 1 pound, which makes it about the same size, slightly smaller than the chunky soup can as far as total weight. And good news is you get 19% of your protein from this meal. The bad news is you get 58% of your sodium. So the Mexican style fiesta beef enchiladas smothered in chili sauce and cheese with Mexican style rice and authentic refried beans includes a brownie. They refried it because when they fried it the first time it wasn't fried enough, so they refried it. And this has the Mexican style rice, but has the authentic refried beans. So I know these are good. I have tasted these before and I like them, but the price on Hungry Man meals has gone up a lot. $4.99 now pretty much across the board, $5, and this is from Kroger. But the good news for me is I got it for free. Someone sent me a Kroger gift card, and I also had a coupon for 50 cents off, I think, for the Hungry Man meal. Anyway, let's get started. And the Mexican style meal looks like it is done. I'm going to mix the salad here first. For anyone who is a brand new subscriber and does not know the recipe for the salad has cabbage, carrots, tomatoes, and it also has mayonnaise, relish, and ketchup mixed, but it's not a Thousand Island dressing. Some people think, well, you just made your own Thousand Island dressing, and no, I did not. I checked the ingredients one time of Thousand Island dressing and found out it had only 27 ingredients. So it had. So even if each ingredient came from a different island, I was still being cheated out of 973 different islands. But when I mix it, I call it the deluxe salad, and certainly no one would disagree with that. And this is a Friday, I guess it's the 2nd of September of 2022. I'll try the Mexican meal here from Hungry Man. Very hot. Do keep the kids away from the microwave, and I did make this according to the microwave instructions. Root beer. Root beer is still 2 liters, but the bottles seem to be more flimsy. And it's 99 cents now instead of 79 cents from 6 months ago. Root beer is good. 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 I have been staying busy. Doing real work. Not anything too strenuous, I assure you. But chopping a few weeds here and there. And I'm having some people do some work at one of my houses, putting in electricity to a storage room. This is quite good. I do recommend the Mexican meal, the Hungry Man meal. Even though it weighs less than a can of chunky soup, I get the impression that I'm eating a pretty big meal here. What is your favorite type of food? Mine would be Italian and Mexican. Within the southern cooking, southern fried chicken, beans and cornbread. Not too long until the holiday season. September goes by pretty fast. And by the end of September, you are faced with the reality of October, which means Halloween, which means figuring out what costume you're going to wear, and what you're going to have for Thanksgiving, what you're going to have for Christmas, and what you're going to have for New Year's and other holidays. Cabbage salad. If there is a magic food, it probably would be cabbage. That's my guess. If you're taking your first steps into show business, I salute you. That is a wonderful way to spend your life. Go to an open mic night, sing, tell jokes, whatever you can do at the beginning of your career, and just get used to being in front of people. You don't have to win to be a winner. I've done a lot of things in show business. From a grade school production to YouTube. And the world of show business needs you, your unique qualities. It needs your look. This is actually pretty good stuff. Refried beans, who came up with that? It's sort of like a used food market. It tastes good, but did they really cook them twice? And if so, why? And who was the first to do it? They're definitely good. Salad goes with just about any kind of meal. Remember, when you start your show business career, you don't know where it might take you. You might start out wanting to be a singer, you end up being a songwriter, or you want to be a singer, you end up being an actor, actress. YouTube is a wonderful venue. I highly recommend doing a YouTube channel, entertain or enlighten your audience. And with any luck, you'll get some money coming in. I'd recommend to watch the different YouTube channels that tell you how to make money. Some of them are quite good. They've helped me. YouTube has treated me very well, and one of the things I recommend when you're starting out, have a channel that's family oriented. Don't use language that you wouldn't use in grade school. The reason for doing that, your content will become usable for almost any kind of ad. Now, if you are specifically, say, reviewing an electronic item, say a new camera that has come out, and you're reviewing that, even though it's family oriented, certain keywords will appear that trigger certain ads being on your video. So if you're reviewing camera XYZ and there happens to be an ad for either camera XYZ that's bought time on YouTube and they want it to be displayed to people who are interested in their product, and your video will have very specific advertising, and quite often that means higher revenue per viewer of your ad, of the ad on your video. Be consistent. Have at least 25, but probably more like 50 videos that are complete, that are 5 minutes to 10 minutes long when you're first starting out. And have them focused on a subject. Stay away from politics and religion. This is good. This meal has a brownie for dessert. But I'm going to add something to that. Root beer. They used to have an ad on radio when I was a kid, 75 years ago. They had an ad where someone was saying, "Dad's old-fashioned root beer, Dad's old-fashioned root beer." There were a lot of good jingles years ago. There's some products that are still pretty much the same as they were when I was a kid, like Colgate toothpaste. That was there when I was a kid. Ford Motor Company. Ford made cars. Chevrolet made cars. RCA Victor was around. Paramount Pictures was around when I was a kid. They used to have 24 stars circling the mountaintop. Now they have 22. Refried beans. This does seem to be more than one pound of food. If you come up with an idea and you're a person who wants to be a stand-up comic or a singer or songwriter, whatever idea you come up with, write it down. If you're anything like me, you will forget it. But if you write it down, a couple weeks later you're going through your papers and say, "Oh, I didn't know I came up with that idea." All gone except for the brownie. What I'm going to do, as I mentioned before, I'm going to enhance the brownie. It's already chocolate, but I'm going to put some chocolate pudding on the chocolate brownie. So I get extra chocolate. And the brownie is hard. So I shall put extra force into my spoon. Do you have a favorite dessert? Brownie is not going to come off without a couple of blasting caps here. There we go, got it broken. I bet it's got a good chocolate flavor. Also, get into the unions if you can when you get into show business. If you're an actor, get into SAG-AFTRA. Or if you're an extra, get into SAG-AFTRA. They have a musicians union, different locals around the country. Here's the brownie. Lucky me. A brownie with chocolate pudding. Mmm. Who invented chocolate? Yeah, YouTube I've been with now for 16 years plus. 16 and a half years maybe. You get a bite of this. There are a few meals that you can make for $3 or less. This is not one of them. But meat with potatoes and a salad and a dessert would be a pretty good meal at a low price. Especially if you're buying potatoes in bulk, 5-pound or 10-pound bags. This is so good. Thank you for stopping by. One more sip of root beer. Thank you for watching.